Hello, I'm your Stevia chef, and today what we're going to do is make a delicious drink. You can use this for lunch, you could use it for dessert, you could use it anytime that you want a snack. It's sugar-free, it's calorie-free, and it's carbohydrate-free. It's made with Emperor's Herbologist honey stevia leaf tea, and it tastes just like having a candy cane, like the kind you have around Christmas time. So, we'll get started here. The first thing that we're going to do is we want to heat up the water to make the tea. Now, what you'll hear is, listen to it bubbling. This is about the temperature that you want. You don't need to have it the kettle start to whistle and the water boiling. When that happens, then it typically becomes a little bit too hot, and it just doesn't taste quite as good. If you leave it so that it's nice and hot, but not yet boiling, it seems to bring out the flavor in the honey stevia tea. Now, when you buy honey stevia leaf tea from Emperor's Herbologist, it comes in a bamboo box, split bamboo box like this. Makes a really nice gift box, and you can use this for all different types of things. We like to put different spices in here, or use it as a pencil holder, or just all different types. It's very handy. Inside, you have 20 tea bags that look like this. 24 tea bags, sorry, that look like this. All packed up. And I've taken another box because I bought on special from Emperor's Herbologist. They have some really cool specials going on based on volume. So what I'm doing is take the tea bag out. I take a glass jar that this will hold 16 ounces of water, this glass jar here. So I'll take 3 tea bags. Put the 3 tea bags in. Now, in addition to the tea bags, we need peppermint, and I bought some fresh peppermint from my favorite place to buy this is Puerto Rico Import Company, Portorico. They're in New York, and they have pretty good prices, good ingredients, and really good coffee too. So what I'll do is I'll take you can use a tea ball, or in this case, I'm using a teaspoon. Teaspoon is a tea infuser that's in the shape of a spoon, and I have filled this with peppermint tea, or with peppermint leaf. Now, one of the things that you'll find, if you take boiling water or very hot water and you put that pour it into glass, the glass has a tendency to crack. And what you want to do is you want to pour it onto metal. So when it goes onto the metal, then what will happen is the metal somehow diffuses all the heat, and you're all set. It'll stop the glass from cracking. Now, right now, the water is still not hot enough, so we're going to let that heat up just a little bit more. I turned it off a little bit too soon. This is to make the concentrate. Once you have the concentrate done, then what's going to happen is we're going to pour that into a bigger bottle, which I use an empty bottle of coconut milk. You can take an empty bottle. Anything that's 64 ounces is what you're going to do. You're going to take the 12 ounces of the tea concentrate, and then you'll dilute it into the water. Okay, so now, if you want, you can also add fresh ginger with the tea. I'm using peppermint, you can use spearmint, you could use fruits, you could use whatever you want. But this one is specific right now to make the peppermint stick tea. Okay, so now, all we do is we just pour this on. Just like this. I like to fill it up all the way. The tea bag will float on top. Now, what we're going to do is I cover this and then just let it steep. We'll let this steep until it gets room temperature. Once this is room temperature, we take out the tea bags and then we let it steep longer with the peppermint. So right now, what I will do is we will take a break and we'll be back with you once this is at room temperature and you can see the next step. Okay. Okay, well now thanks to the time-lapse photography and the wonders of the digital age, we can now show you this is what it looks like once it's got down to room temperature. So now what I do is I take the Stevia tea bags out and I will squeeze them, get more of the sweet goodness into this. And then I will leave the peppermint in overnight. So tomorrow morning what will happen is I will take the peppermint out and then I pour it into a container this size. This is a half-a-gallon container. So you can put, it would be 64 ounces. So you'd have 16 ounces here. The rest of it will be made up with water. And what I suggest is to use, as we use, reverse osmosis water. If you can't use reverse osmosis water, use something that's going to take all the chlorine and everything else out of the water. You'll find that it'll taste much better. So we will see you tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, what I did with this was, after drinking this coconut milk, just clean the container and you can keep reusing this container. You could get a glass container as well if you want, and that may be a better way to go. And then you can just refrigerate it, you pour whatever you want to drink, and you can drink that for lunch, you can drink it for a snack. And it's all made with the honey stevia tea. And it tastes delicious. You'll thank me for this. Thank you. And welcome back. After the magic of one day and the magic of video today, we're ready to go. So, we've got the honey stevia tea. We've gone ahead, we've brewed 3 tea bags plus 1 spoon or 1 tea ball of mint. After sitting all night long, this is what it looks like. You can see the mint is still in here. So let's let this start to drip out a little bit. And in the meantime, this is what the tea will look like after it's been fully diluted. So you can see the difference in color between the tea bag, between the concentrate here and what you'll actually be drinking. Okay, this has had a chance. I'm going to get all that mint that I can on there. Alright, so now the next step is we take whatever container we're going to use. And yes, try this at home, folks. Okay, then I'm just going to go over to the sink. I'm going to fill this up with water, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and leave it there till it chills, and then I've got my drink. Okay, hopefully you'll try this, and if you do, you will send me an email or post on the page thanking me. Go to emperorsherbologist.com. Get the honey stevia tea like this. They're running a special right now. It's a really good special. I think it's, if you buy 5, you're going to get 2 free. So it's a really good special. And you're going to love this stuff. It really tastes good. Just one use I'm just showing you one use of the honey stevia tea. Take care.